Hello, everybody. It's Marty Rawson back with Gabe's Cave here at Cowtown Comic Con. And today I have Ashley Gates. She
Hi,
is
everybody.
an artist. I believe she might be creator, designer. I don't know. What do you all do, Ashley?
I make fan art, and I'm an aspiring Magic the Gathering artist.
Oh.
So I practice a lot of fantasy, and I do a lot of really tiny watercolor paintings and ink drawings.
Like the miniature ones, like on sketch cards, like what we do?
Well, the same size, but I cut them out of watercolor paper.
Okay.
And I frame them.
Okay. So you love playing Magic the Gathering?
Yes. I'm actually going to play later with some of my friends whenever we get back to the Airbnb. So.
Oh.
I should have done this interview.
You should have. Hey, I can get up. Don't think that I can't. How about that? Come on, get over here. Watch this.
All right.
This is easy.
Oh, okay. I get switched out.
He's better.
Hello.
Definitely better. Look.
Well, 3 in a row. Let's go. 3 in a row. I actually play Magic the Gathering, and Dad doesn't. And since she does art for Magic the Gathering,
Well, I don't, but I'm aspiring to be.
she wants to do art for Magic the Gathering.
I make Magic tokens, holographic ones, and
Do you have them with you here today?
I do, but
I'm
they're at
gonna-
my booth.
I'm going to go buy some.
Okay.
All right. I actually don't have a lot of friends that play it anymore, but the ones that do, I'll make sure I grab some stuff so therefore we can actually have some cool tokens.
And I'm working
and
on a
whatnot.
new batch now. I make Magic tokens and fantasy art to practice for the style I'm trying to achieve before I send in my portfolio to
Mhm.
them. And then I really like doing the cons, and I'm really nerdy, so I'll do fan art, and I usually do them in traditional media and digital. I kind of switch it up, but my style is more traditional media with cult classic movies and shows, and then I do mashups. One of my prints is Han Solo being found in carbonite by
Oh, cool.
Indiana Jones with a
Oh,
torch.
wow, yeah, yeah.
I like doing mashups like that, or semi-realistic anime. So
Mhm.
More 3D realistic versions of anime characters. I have a lot of My Hero right now. But
Cool. So, you do what media? Not media? What
medium.
medium? That's the word I was looking for. What medium do you use?
Digital, India ink, watercolor, acrylic, oil, colored pencils. I switch it up a
Okay.
lot, and then
You-
I also make costumes, and I'm a makeup artist.
Do you have any original art over there with you today?
Yep. Whenever I go to cons, I bring framed art with me. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll put it in my book original available on tape, so people know I have it framed with me behind my booth.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So if you're into any of that stuff, especially the Magic the Gathering stuff, make sure you hit her up. We'll have her socials. We'll plug her socials here at the end. But we do have some questions to ask her today.
Okay.
If Tweedledee and Tweedledum were wrestling with their thumb, who would win?
Maybe Tweedledum.
Works
I
for
don't
me.
know. Well, maybe you just underestimate him.
Yeah.
Maybe he's misnamed, and it's
He's
the
not
other
really
one-
dumb. Maybe
yeah.
he's not Tweedledum is not dumb, but he knows how to use his thumb.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
It rhymed, so it must be true.
Yeah, there you go. Well, who inspired you to draw?
I've actually been drawing since I was a child. My aunt inspired me a lot because she was always kind of quirky and weird. She'd did a mural of a cat scuba diving in her bathroom and let me help her paint it when I was a kid.
A mural of say that again. A cat,
A cat
scuba diving. Do you have a picture of that?
No. I was 5, but I thought it was so cool. And then we painted an octopus
Is
near
that
it
still
and
on the wall?
fish and stuff. She sold the house.
Oh man.
I know. And then whenever she got a new house, we painted grass along the edge of the bottom, and we painted the ceiling a sky with clouds and stuff. It's she was really interesting. She'd do paintings on aluminum foil of planets, and the house where she did the mural of the cat I don't know, it was like, she didn't use normal lights in her house. It was like blue Christmas lights. She was very quirky.
All right. That's different. That's certainly different.
But the thing that made me want to be like a professional artist, because like when I was a kid, I wanted to be like a paleontologist or something.
Is that the dinosaurs? All right.
But I went to like a theme park with my grandparents, and there was like, they commissioned a lady to draw me, and I was like, you can get paid for art. And then I wanted to be a professional artist, like for real. In high school, I was, the thing that made me want to be a magic artist is I was sitting with some friends in art class, and they brought their magic decks with them, and like that was around the time like Lorwyn block was out, and I was like, ooh, all these cool fairies and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's what made me want to like, get into it. It's like multiple things. Like I'd always done art, but I started focusing on it more when I realized I could do it professionally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you actually answered the next question. And the next question was, did you start drawing at a young age? And yes, she did.
Yeah.
She drew a cat scuba diving on the wall.
I like drawing a lot, but I didn't know like you could do it as a job,
You can, but I wouldn't suggest being a street artist.
A lot of friends, like a lot of my family would like encourage it by getting me like pencils and stuff. But like I got accepted into like a magnet program in high school, and like I thought I was like the best artist ever, and like at my school I was really good. Like there weren't a lot of people that were up to my level, but I went to this school. They had a magnet program for artists, and like I was not up to their level. I learned so much. Like they knew how to stretch canvases and paint in oils and acrylics, and I didn't know what any of that was.
Right. What's oil paint? Is that a thing?
But yeah, well, like
if you could collaborate on a comic with any other artist, who would it be?
Oh man, I don't know.
Or magic card.
Oh, I don't know. I love a lot of artists. Like, I don't know. I really like Steve Belladin and Seb McKinnon. Like, they're like
Are they
my
magic
top.
artists?
Yeah.
See, I don't know all the magic artists.
I know a lot of the artists. I follow them.
Right.
Like Steve Belladin does a lot of realistic oils. And then Seb McKinnon does he does digital art, but it looks almost like medieval and 2D and washed out, but like in a cool type of way. I study a lot of the artists because like I get to see what magic is accepting, like Wizards is, and what type of art people are liking. Like I'll follow their Kickstarters and all kinds of stuff.
So besides the fact that I don't even know where I was going to go with that. I was going to say something. I don't remember. It was about Magic. Oh, yeah, besides the fact that Magic has the coolest artwork on their little cards, the game is fun to play, too. Do you actually play, or do you like more of the art?
I play.
You do play? Okay, yeah.
I brought like 10 decks with me because I wanted to show my friend Suzanne how to play, and then we're going to draft later tonight.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it started off like my friends were playing Magic, and I was like, I don't care about this. I just like the artwork. This is so cool.
That's
like the
how
dragons
I was
and stuff.
when I seen it. Like I was watching them play, and I was like, I don't understand this game.
Yeah.
But like those fairies look really cool. Like I loved like Bitter Blossom and like all those
I don't know
arts.
them all. I've got quite a bit, but I don't know them all. So
I think that one was done by Rebecca Gay back in the day. Like, I'll have to show you the art when you come by my booth.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll swing by after. Well, actually, I have another interview, but then I'm good for the rest of the day.
Okay.
So what work have you done that you were most proud of or excited about?
I don't know. It changes every single time I work on something. I think that one of the ones I was most proud of, like for a digital piece, was probably like the swan that I painted, because I feel like it looks like a magic card, and it's very realistic, but like you can tell, like you can see the brush strokes and stuff still. It was like that balance I've been trying to find between both, and I got it done quickly.
McGuire, to your booth, please.
Like a lot of times it takes me hours, days to do stuff, and like that swan that I painted for my bird token took me like 2 hours.
Oh wow.
So I was like, I was like excited, you know? So like I guess I get more excited whenever it turns out the way I wanted it to, and it doesn't take a super long time. But I'm not really sure like which piece is like my favorite or that I think is the best, because it changes. After I look at it for a while, I don't like them as much.
Right.
But
I think it's like every artist.
the longer you have a piece and you did it, you see more mistakes or like things that you could have changed, or like you get better as an artist. So like the thing that you thought was amazing then, you're better now, which doesn't take away from that art, but like you end up liking newer pieces
Yeah, for
more.
sure. So I have one question here that's not on this list, and it's the when on the magic cards, obviously they're not tiny little paintings. Like, how big are they typically?
I've been doing them digitally a lot, but I've been trying to work more with like oils and stuff like that. I really want to try to do them like with traditional art. But my prints I sell is 11 by 17, so that's usually like the size I make them in my iPad, because whenever I've been doing them, I work on Procreate. So I'll like make an 11 by 17 with like a 500 DPI.
Yep.
And like just work on it with that. Whenever I do traditional media, I do it like really small to like 2.5 by 3 inches all the way up. Like I've been trying to work on doing small details on small pieces, so that whenever I do more detailed pieces, like, because fantasy art's usually really detailed.
Yep.
Like I'm trying to get to where I can do a lot of details in small pieces, so that whenever I do bigger pieces, I have more control of the brush, you know? So.
Cool. And what is your favorite movie or TV show?
Oh, that's so hard. I watch a lot of TV, watch a lot of anime, and I'll watch a lot of sci-fi. My favorite show was Game of Thrones for a while, like up there with Doctor Who.
Oh, I like Doctor Who. I didn't really care for Game of Thrones that much.
I liked Game of Thrones till the last season. Well,
watched,
last
like, 3
season and a
seasons.
half.
I watched 3 seasons and got bored of it, so.
I like fantasy genre though, and like, I don't know, you could kind of see like the things that inspired the show with like history. And like I really like history, and I'd be like, oh, you know, because there were certain things that were inspired by like the War of the Roses in England and stuff, and I found it interesting. But Doctor Who is probably the one I watch the most.
Solid answer. Not completely not what you do your art from, but Doctor Who's a good show.
I love Doctor Who, and then like maybe like Firefly.
Never seen it, but I need to.
You need to.
I've been told I need to watch it.
I mean, it's only like a half season and a movie,
Right,
so
that's what I said. That's why I need to watch
it's easy for you
it.
to like get it done.
Who's your favorite Doctor?
Tennant.
David Tennant?
Yeah.
He was.
He's actually the one I painted. I painted him in
he's
oils.
the slimmer one, right? With the
and he had like Rose as his companion for a while, and then like Catherine Tate.
I think everyone's favorite's David Tennant.
He's such a good actor.
Or was it the one before that had like he was like shaved head or bald hair? Was he didn't have a lot of hair, right?
Eccleston.
Yeah, I think that one and David Tennant are probably everyone's favorite.
Yeah.
If I had to guess. Or you've been watching it for 50 years and your favorite's like the first Doctor. I'm not gonna go back and watch those.
They're pretty good. They lost a lot of episodes for Doctor Who from back in the day though, so like you wouldn't be able to watch a lot of them because they were re-recording over it.
So they literally like deleted it? Oh wow, that sucks.
So they lost a lot of episodes.
That's
like
rough.
if you try to go back, like a lot of episodes were re-recorded over because they were reusing the film.
Oh man, that's rough. That's rough. Well, we are running out of time today because our con is almost over. So I hate to cut it short, but what are your socials so people can check you out and plug those in here real quick?
My Instagram is at Ashley Gates.
Spelled normal.
Yeah, just
right there.
ASHLEYGATES, and then my website is amgashleygates.com.
Cool.
Super easy.
Facebook, Twitter, anything else?
I do have a Facebook. My Facebook is, like facebook.com/Ashley Gates Artist.
Cool.
And then my Twitter is Ashley Gates Artist. I try to make it easy for people to find me.
Is there any way that people can reach out and buy any of your commissions or any kind of magic stuff?
If they message me on Instagram, it's usually the easiest place to message me because it gives me alerts. Facebook doesn't always do it. They can message me for a commission because I do commissions. And then if they want like prints and stuff, I have them all on my website. I sell them on there.
Okay, so your website, you do have some stuff listed on
I have my website and a lot of my originals on there, but I'm going to have to update my website after the show because I've sold some originals while I've been here.
Right,
so.
okay, cool. All right, well, Ashley, it's been fun talking with you,
It's
and
nice
I'm gonna
meeting you.
go by your booth here in a little bit and look at your
Okay.
magic stuff. And I suppose that is it for this one, and I am gonna be back on in like 2 seconds with Bill Andreas. So.